So I'll start with telling where I live, because the book is all about where I live. So I live in Aligarh at a very, very complex, complicated place. So my home right now, like if it's a, like consider this is a Muslim ghetto, then there is a Hindu ghetto, and my home is right now in the middle of it, at the border of these two places. So while I was growing up, I saw a lot of riots, and like it was the part of our lives, it dictated our lives, when we will go out for groceries, when we'll, like, curfew was so much an important part of our life that it was, it was so easy for us to normalize the violence that was happening. So, so I grew up there and I saw a lot of violence. I have been many times, like there were violence in Uppercourt, you know. So I kept saying, but there has been no record of it. It's very strange and just sad at the same time. Always saw that. So when I started researching on this, okay, so I read about Tulsa massacre in the USA. Like 26 people died in USA in Tulsa massacre, 26 Afro-Americans. And that massacre has been so much covered in literature, like in their movies, so many books have been written about it. But when I started researching, 91 people died in my locality during the 90s riots in a matter of 2 months. When I started finding out, there were only 2 or 3 mentions on the internet. So that made me incredibly sad, like so many people have perished, so many people have died, and nobody really likes to talk about them. They are not, let's say, they are not one of those people who are, like sexy to write about, and the general public wants to read. So why not tell their stories? So that was why I started writing the stories.